Okay, looks like we're live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have just a few things to do before we get started here. Uh, First thing I want to do is to tweet the stream. I think that's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Let's see. Let me not fuck this up. It's early, so it's early, but luckily even though I am someone that stays up pretty late, I'm also a morning person, so I guess I just don't need that much sleep. I am a napper though. I fucking nap like a cat. Like sometimes I take 2 naps a day for an hour or two. So I think that really helps. Let's see. Okay. So gonna tweet the stream going live at twitch.tv Natalie __ XOXO ___. Go ahead and post that so people know. Damn right, I'm gonna put a heart on it. Why wouldn't I? Okay, so we did that. What's the next thing? So there's a series of things I need to do, and we will also advertise the stream in TRP, and we'll say live at my name. So we have that going now. Just double check it. Okay. I don't know. Maybe we should do some of this stuff off stream, but I'm okay with doing it on stream. I also need to message the girlfriend and tell her good morning. So let me just do that. Just a simple little good morning message. That's all it takes. Just let her know I care. Because I do. There we go. Okay, so those are like the 3 things I kind of needed to do. So people know about the stream. They know where to find it now, so that's really good. So we're definitely a little earlier than we were yesterday morning because WoW had maintenance. So that pushed me out to 11. And I think,
Proudmoore's finest, at your service.
uh-oh, is the stream not really healthy? Let me see. Let me look at stream health. Oh, it's determining the quality still. That's odd. I wonder if, well, I wonder why. That's the first time. So, but the preview looks good. It's streaming at 1080p, 60 frames. That's like gold standard. So anyway, don't really care about that. That's fine. It's going to be what it's going to be. Uh, so let's see. Okay, so I'm not at my bench this morning. If you guys notice, we have Kevin here. Kevin is fucking useless, and he's on my bench. And that's a joke. I'm just messing with Kevin if he ever watches the stream. I like to mess around a little bit, play around. It's always fun. All right, so I think the first thing we do is because I'm a girly girl, is we have to change our outfit. Let's see. I don't know why, but let's make sure. I'm gonna go in Equipment Manager here and actually find my black dress because I feel like wearing a dress today. Let's see, Primal Robe. Lovely black, that's too much. It's not a special occasion. So, where is it? So let me see if I can, these shit bags, Lord have mercy. Black dress? Did I delete this or something? Do I need to go buy a new black dress? Here it is, simple black dress. Okay, let me just, it's got a, there it is. So we're just gonna put this on. No. It's transmogged. Okay, so we have to get the one that's not transmogged to lovely. Let me see. It's this one. Here we go. That's better. Okay, this is just a good everyday dress. And we might keep the dagger today. But we're going to also put on our glasses to be extra cute because we like that. Who doesn't? Now let me change my TRP to say, no energies please. Do be careful. She can be very feisty, if I can spell it, with her little dagger. Because sometimes you just have to let them know. Like, they don't know about the little, and we need to turn off this. Check your glances. Sometimes, like yesterday, the small leash can lead to unintended flirting, but also it's just a good conversation piece, so we have to watch that. So what was I saying about the little dagger? Let's see. Right. So they see the little dragon girl and they think they can just say whatever they want to her. I've got the wrong shoes on too. So let me fix that. Got all kind of issues here. Just knitted sandals. Okay, then we're going to resave the outfit. Simple black dress. Let's come over, update the current items. There we go. All fixed. Now, the thing to do, the next thing to do, right. So yeah, people think they see the little dragon girl and they say they can just talk to her however they like. But what they don't know is that she will pull up. Like, she'll let them know. Look at this shit. You really think you want to fuck with her? Nah, you don't want to fuck with her. So, here we go. We're going on a little stroll, and we need our umbrella. We need the umbrella because it's raining on us, and we're getting soaked. We like to get wet, but we don't like to get rained on. A little different. Let's see. What's it called? It's a parasol. I think I have two. So we'll use the ebony one because it matches. It should match the black dress better. And we like, you know, when we're doing this shit, we like to accessorize properly. Okay. So don't get it twisted. This is just girly girl shit. That's all it is. So we're just taking a little stroll. we're taking a little stroll. We're going to go to the chapel or the cathedral because we like to get a little religion in the morning. You know, it helps us stay on the path of the good girl. That's very important. But yeah, she's got her little dagger, and you just have to watch that. We're going to do some walk-ups this morning. We're going to get going good here. You know, as we walk, we're just going to kind of look at some TRPs and figure out who we might role play with today. So reading a tome about the arcane arts. I'm on a cheese quest. Trademark. Okay. Sounds interesting. Please walk up. She's also Mira, paragraph. Looking for artists. I might can give her a recommendation because I know one. No, I will not ERP with you. That's okay. That's good. LGBTQ friendly, of course. Any theme welcome. Prefer horror. Well, not any theme, right? Because you say no ERP, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm in a relationship, so I'd be doing that with the girlfriend. I'm just looking for innocent RP. I'm probably not innocent, but I am looking for innocent RP. And by probably not, I mean definitely not. Let's see. Okay, I had my chat messed up there for a sec. Had to fix that. So who's online? So I'm just the only person. So one thing we're gonna go do. One thing we're gonna go do after we say our prayers is we're gonna go do a recruitment pass and see if we can't get a new guildie. Because sometimes one of the best ways to find a conversation is to do some recruitment and you know get us a new guildie and then do their orientation. So that's a great way to make sure you have people to talk to is by fattening up your guild ranks. If anybody's interested in joining the guild, you know, we're the Wild Hunt, and you can find us on Moonguard. We're just gonna take a knee here. Okay. For some reason that didn't work. Here we go. Let's try again. Okay, so complaint time. Okay. Look at this. Does this look like the correct way to hold an umbrella? Like we're after our prayer, we're gonna talk about this. So no one's coming in the cathedral. No one's here right now, so we're gonna end our prayer pretty quick. And sometimes this is a good way to get RP. If you're looking for like any kind of religious RP or anything like that. So, but not today. Today is a Wednesday. Today will be a little bit of a busy day for me when I get done with this and eat lunch. I have some work to do. I also have a bunch of chores to do. I have some to go to town and like get groceries and do all that. And so I think I have some couple bills to pay and things of that nature. So it's going to be a bit of a busy day. Plus the work has been stacking up because I have been letting it get behind a bit. And that's okay. Sometimes it be like that. You do be having them days. So let's talk about the umbrella. Blizzard, what the fuck are you guys doing with this? Okay, do you see how every other race in the game holds a fucking umbrella? A parasol, if you will. Why? What is this? Do you guys realize that it's not even... Okay, this is 90 degrees, whatever, directly over her head. Okay, does it look like this thing's doing any fucking good? Now, let's understand that it is a parasol and it's not necessarily an umbrella. But that's basically the same thing as saying that polyethylene is not plastic. Okay? It's an umbrella. And one of the things it does is it keeps rain off your head. How the fuck is it supposed to do that if the thing is angled out? She's holding it like it's a torch. Like, the people that rigged this model, please, for God's sake, do something about this. Every other race in the game, like, shoulders it, and it looks so good. You name it. Night Elves, everything. The parasol looks great with them. Like, what the fuck is this? Did you not even test this? Clearly you did not. And now I'm upset. You do not want me upset. I may be a little dragon girl, but I can get so furious. And you do not want that. I promise. So please fix this. I know I'm a big streamer and I have millions of viewers and followers and I'm getting more popular every day. So when you see this video, please acknowledge and fix this issue. And send me an email when it's done. Thank you so much. Signing off. So we're just taking a little stroll here. And we are going to go. So we're going to find some people. Going to not walk up to groups, probably. It's just too much to try to, like, in real life, with the ADHD, I don't have any problem talking to a group in person. But when we're talking about doing that in the game and having a bunch of text chat to manage, that's kind of a no-no. I don't like to do that. I can do it some. It's okay, but while I'm streaming and that's like drawing my attention, you know, to pay attention to the chat and pay attention, and that's taking up some of my bandwidth, it's kind of hard for me to do. Kevin's still on my bench, and that's a problem. Kevin, please, when you see this video, please understand. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this. So, look at how he's holding the parasol. Okay. Let's look at this. So, I guess fair is fair because the thing is not doing him a damn bit of good for the rain. Why is there not a middle ground? Why do we not hold, let's say this is the stick, okay? Why do we not hold it on an angle where it at least covers our head? Like, he's holding it, so if I were holding it like, at least it looks good. Okay, let's say this. Let's say at least it looks good the way he's holding it. At least it looks fashionable. It doesn't look like he's holding it like it's a fucking torch. Okay? but it's still not doing a bit of good. Why is there no middle ground? Why is the angle not like this? So we get some benefit of like rain protection. But you know what? It's okay. Fuck it. Now look how she's holding it. Okay, let's look at how her model. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that, 110 degrees. That's perfect. Why can't they all be that way? You know, these are just basic things. Just basic things. Small indie company memes. So we're just going on a little stroll. We're going to find someone to role play with. And we're going to do that. It's always a struggle though, because you have to find someone that's interesting but not too interesting. Because some people you walk up to, and you know, I like to keep the role play pretty casual when I'm streaming, kind of like slice of life stuff. But some people you walk up to, and they will dive right into a massive history.
Proudmoore's
They're
finest,
talking
at your
about the fucking
service.
Titans. They're starting to talk about the old gods and how they went on a mission to like save Azeroth and all this shit. And it's like, look, this girl, she's just trying to know what you up to. All right, I'm just trying to see what you doing. All right, you ain't got to tell me all that. Like, just say hi. Just say hi. Just say hi, and then I'll say, how you doing? What brings you to Stormwind? You know, that sort of thing. But that ain't how some people be doing it. Here's a Minari. A Minari Portal Master. I've never talked to a Minari. So taking her ease, rolling a small occupied soulstone between dark lips. Huh.
Anchors
That's an
away.
interesting thing to be doing with a soulstone. I mean, that sounds kind of naughty if you ask me, honestly. Not that I have anything against being a little naughty, but that might be more than I'm looking to do right now. Trying to get into that. Just trying to find somebody that's interesting, but not too interesting. Let's see. So just OOC information. Everybody likes the LGBTs, yeah. That's basically assumed on Moonguard. Players 21 plus. Stealth is usually in character, not a Drakthir. If on a Drakthir, okay. I like a little bit more in the OOC. I mean the in character, so I have like at least something to mention. But high is always good. She disappeared. Okay. Couple people there. Those two are occupied. Let's see. I don't like to bust up in people's convos. They're occupied. She's away. Let's see. I'm new in this server, learning English. Please be patient with me. A good part of the time, I need to consult the dictionary. Aha, to see my... What else does it say? Okay. So one thing I noticed is that I try to avoid role-playing with characters that are single because I'm not. And that can lead to awkward situations when they assume that you are potentially flirting with them. So I try to look for people that aren't overtly flagged single and say things like they're not looking for ERP. because those people are, you know, kind of safe for me to interact with, and I won't get myself into a pickle with my girlfriend. So that's always good. You don't want to get yourself in a pickle with your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your in between. Your non-specific other. And the friends list is like abandoned. So that's, we're not getting RP there. So I think I'm going to have to go PP in just a minute. She's, okay, so she's, see what she's doing. Human laborer, roaming around the city, going about her business. Open to cross-faction RP. Let's see what else we can see. So I don't see anything about being single. So that's good. So we may come back. I'm going to have to use the restroom. I'm going to go do that now. I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Couple minutes at the most. Okay, I'm back. Mic looks good. Let's put the BRB screen down, and we're
Anchors
back.
away.
Okay, so where were we? I think, so we're thinking about doing a walk up, and she's still there. Do I want to do a walk up right this second? Actually, what I really want to do is I want to go do a little recruitment pass for the guild and see if we can get a new guildie, and then come back, and I'll probably have the energy to start a walk up. Just kind of seeing what's out there today. It's a little bit of a slow Wednesday morning. Is today the 4th? I do believe the day is the 4th. It is. And the month is coming right along. It'll be Christmas in no time. And I have to think about what I'm going to get people. Probably gift cards, because that's the kind of life I live. Just a low effort, you know. But here's what's crazy is that people love gift cards. People like gift cards like this. So you can, what's an S tier gift card? I'll tell you what an S tier gift card is. Basically a gift card that you can use multiple places. So like a Visa gift card. Those are amazing. But I'll tell you what is a low-key shit gift card. You know, and this is just opinions, okay? So don't, I will fight you, but it's okay. Amazon, that's a shit gift card. Why is that a shit gift card? Well, because you can only use it at Amazon. And Amazon doesn't have everything most people want. It has a lot of stuff people want, but not everything. So, if you really want to get a good gift card, they have to be spendable most places. And so Visa is really good, now, but they cost a bit more, right? But I think one of the best gifts is just cash in an envelope. Like, I've never given anybody a fat stack of cash in an envelope and they weren't like, oh my God, I love you. That's what happens every time. Okay, so hit the macro. This is how we recruit. We do the big zones, the new zones first. We go through each one. Takes several minutes. Then we go like Ringing Deeps, then we go to Halifal, then we go to Az, Kahit, and then come back to Dornegal. Dornegal, Owl of Dorn, then Elwyn Forest, and then hit the trade chat macro. So we get all the big cities. So we'll just see if we get any guildies. And I always say, what does a guildie like most? They like other guildies. So we have to recruit. And we have to keep growing the guild. So it's better and better. That's more people to chat to. It's more people to RP with. It's just more people. More people equals more fun. And more fun equals better times. So now we're in Az-Kahet. You can see the channel change. So we go ahead and hit the macro. Little kitty cat. He's being aggravating this morning. Wanting to come in and out. I suppose I could just leave the door open. But for some reason, I like to close it. He's just going to have to wait a sec while I go through this portal. And we'll let him out. He's so stubborn. Chester is his name, and he is a very stubborn little kitty cat. He's almost as stubborn as I am. Okay, there he goes. Fix this. Okay, go. Get the door closed. He'll usually, you know, he needs some attention every 2 to 4 hours or something like that. But he's a really great cat. You know, he's the. I have 2 cats, and so they're both strays, but one of them kind of graduated to being an indoor cat, and the other didn't. And the reason for that is because so they're both, here's the funny thing. So I have Chester, he's my indoor cat, and I have Festus. And Festus is my outdoor cat. And Festus is a bad boy. Festus likes to fight. And he likes to scratch and claw and bite and do all this stuff. And so him and Chester couldn't get along. and they were fighting. We tried it for a day or two, and they just, maybe it was longer than that, but they couldn't get along. And Chester was in first, so Chester got to stay. And Chester is so well behaved that I'm almost about to forget what I'm doing while I'm doing story time. So back to Chester and Festus. So they're named after the people on the show Gunsmoke. It was a character in Gunsmoke that got changed after like a decade. We went from Festus, which was my favorite version of the character, to Chester, who I kind of like a little bit less because he's sort of like a simp, and I don't like simps. So he was just kind of like, I don't know. Festus was, his name was Festus Hagen, and he was such a better character in general. But so that's what I named my cats after. But Chester's such a good boy, and you know, he's like all cats. He kind of comes and goes as he pleases, and he will come in here. He will cry at my door, and if I have it closed, and he will come in here. He'll get on my desk. He'll get on my lap. He'll start nuzzling me. He'll start wanting kisses, and you know, they like to be kind of patted on the back, and you know, I'm a good cat mom, so I do that. I do all the good things for my kitties. What was I doing? Okay, so we did the Isle of Dorn. I can see it in the chat. So I have severe ADHD. That's why that's tagged in the stream. So sometimes I had like 18 months of therapy for it because I couldn't tolerate the medication, and that was when I was a bit younger. But I still have a lot of symptoms, but I know a lot of strategies to help with that. But it's not perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna go to, there's my friend Sahizaving, also known as Sahi. So we're headed out to the forest here, and we're gonna hit the macro. Elwyn's a good place to recruit from, but you know, sometimes you get people that like to talk shit a little bit, and yeah, they don't like you. They don't like you spamming your guild stuff over their ERP. They get so upset. But that's okay. They can get upset. I don't mind. So here we go. Touchdown. I didn't land where I wanted to. I'm a little far away. So the last thing we'll do is the trade macro. Kind of save that for last because a lot of times that's where we get a hit. Someone having some interest in the guild, and then we'll talk to them just a bit, and then if they want to invite, we go ahead and bring them in. I think it's the silliest thing in the world, so I'll tell you my little philosophy on recruiting, because at one point in time in my career, I did a bit of recruiting for the company I worked for. And so with low-level positions, and this is how I was taught from my corporate consultant how to do this. But they told me that of course I did it the way they said to do it because I think it was the best. I agreed with it. So they said for low-level positions, broadcast, like be on all channels, and you don't really need to do harsh interviews for that. Certainly don't need to bring in one of your superiors to sit in on the interview or anything like that. But for high-level positions, you have to be a little more careful. You have to have more work history. You have to have all that. You know, you're talking about maybe multiple interviews over the course of several weeks and with people sitting in on it. And you have to really scrutinize those people because they're going to be handling money for the company and things like that, and have a lot of responsibility. So you want to narrow cast for those positions. But you want, for just guildies that I'm going to chat to and my other guildies are going to chat to, and they're not going to be officers, or maybe they'll become officers, but we broadcast for that. So let me go ahead and hit the trade chat macro. You can see it here. So it's small and cozy yet growing. And that's something I did for like a year. I was a recruiter for my company for about a year and a half, I think. And sit down for a minute. Give people a minute, see if they have any interest, and just give them a few minutes. And if not, we'll go find somebody to role play with for a bit. So, like I was saying about the recruiting, so for general guildies, like, I'm not going to interview them before I bring them into the guild. I will literally, if you whisper me and just say, hey, can I have an invite? I'm like, yes, fucking of course you can have an invite. And then when I bring you in, I'll just ask you a couple questions about yourself. Maybe I want to know like how long you've been playing and what sort of stuff you like to do, so I can kind of categorize you in my head. And but our guild, like you can see, we're a small, cozy, yet growing guild that focuses heavily on RP, socializing, hosting events, and tavern nights, which is something we'll get back more into. We're on a little hiatus for, and we're the Wild Hunt. The tavern nights events that we organize are on a bit of a hiatus until probably January. So. Excuse me, get a little sip of coffee here. Oh, that's so good. One of the worst things you can do is let your mouth get dry while you're streaming, because that can be so tough. And so, yeah, with the recruiting stuff, yeah, I just bring you right in. There's no need to interview someone that's before they come into the guild if it's not a high level position. Just like in real life. Like if I were recruiting an executive, do you know what that looks like versus if I'm recruiting an entry level position? It's so much different. It's so much more involved. There's so many more questions, and it is it's such more of a process. It's just way more involved. But just getting some new guildies, that's not involved at all. That's so easy. Just come right in. I'll chat to you. I'll talk to you all day long till you get tired of it, because I'm a little bit of an extrovert. Okay, so I don't see where anyone's. Yeah, it's a bit of a lonely morning. Not a whole lot of people on, so we're gonna go find somebody to role play with, and we're gonna keep it real simple, real fun. Just a lot of hey, how you doing stuff. Slice of life. So let's see here. So they're I don't get in people's conversations. I let people have their conversation. Oh, I need to get my useless umbrella back out. Collections. Gotta be matching. Gotta be matching. You're not a good girl if you're not matching. So you have to be. Well, every color that you have, this is something that people confuse. It's like every color doesn't have to be the same. You can have a color palette where like blue, purple, pink, and those are all complementary. So some people, when they put together a transmog, they try to find things that are like all green or all black or all this or all that, and that's not strictly necessary. Just like in real life. Like you have warm colors, pastels, and things like that, soft colors that are good. I meant to say softer colors that are good for like spring and summer. And then you have darker colors. You have warmer colors that are really good for fall and winter. Like, I love red for winter. Um, Red is one of my favorite colors. I love pink too, obviously, and blue. Um, so let's go have a look. So here's this is who we were kind of thinking about maybe doing a bit with. Roaming around
Cowboys
the city, going
Finest,
about her
Witcher
business. So
Series.
she's in character, she's open to cross-faction RP. Everything looks good here. So I think we're gonna engage her in a bit of role play. The first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna say hi, because that's the best, most easy thing to say. It's super optimal if you want to start a conversation. The next most optimal thing to say is, how are you doing? But we'll start with hi. So she may or may not want to role play. She's not looking at me. But we'll just say, let's see if she has a custom tag. No, she's just a human. And she doesn't, one thing, so she doesn't have
Anchors aweigh.
pronouns. So here's the thing, okay, guys. Like, I don't put pronouns in my on anything because I just don't care about any of that. But and it's no judgment. I think it's fine if people care about that. But here's the thing. So if I see this and I don't see that she's like a she, her, whatever, I don't see any sort of reference to any of that, then the next most likely thing you do is you just look at how she looks, and she looks like a girl. So you just assume that, and that's okay, because I don't think it's a sin to assume that, because if I get it wrong, you can just gently correct me. Because people get me wrong. People think I'm a guy because how I talk, but I'm a girl. It's okay. And if they get that wrong, I don't look like a guy though. So, but if they get that wrong, I'm not mad about it. So let's just say, looks at the, she's still not looking at me. So let me just say, ah, okay, here we go. Hi there. Very simple. No action tag, no nothing. So if they don't look at you, it's sometimes it's a good clue that they may not want to role play, and you can just kind of walk up to people and target them for a minute or two and see what they say. She whispers, I didn't even notice this whisper. I don't know why I didn't hear it. Stuntborn, my heart. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So greetings. She bows before you. Approaches. Woman. Looking at her. Again, we're going to... Oh, right. Well, it's right there in her name, isn't it? Her pronouns are right there in her name. Dim mother, we can assume... I'm so silly sometimes. We can assume she's a woman of sorts. Looking at her over her right shoulder. Smiling. How do you do on this rainy, yet I misspelled it and I don't give a fuck. Otherwise, lovely, actually nice morning. I need a question mark because it was a question. Very important. And one other thing about when you're doing role play it's good to be very patient because everyone types at different speeds. People process at different speeds, and that's okay. We can accommodate um, basically everyone. And that's what we do a lot on this stream. We really enjoy role play. We like all the role play shit, you know. We like chatting. We're kind of extroverted and we sort of get energy from people. And when I'm not chatting, I just feel kind of lonely. So I like to always be chatting, ABC. And I don't really care about what either. I just want to be talking. I just want to be engaged with people and connecting with them and talking to them. Let's see. Took a step back to stand next to the shorter lady, turning her attention toward her. Oh, she is tall, isn't she? Oh, she has okay, she's big. She's a big girl. Took a step back to stand next to the shorter lady, turning her attention toward her. Quite well, can't complain. Taking a break from traveling to buy some supplies in the city. I feel like the rain can be rather soothing, actually. Ah, let's see. Nods along to your words. And what else shall we say? The rain can be its own. I feel like there's something good to say here, but like my brain is blocking it from me for some reason. That's the
Anchors
thing
a
with me.
wide.
Like my brain is so ornery that sometimes it just does not give me what I want. I can be asking it like brain fucking please just give me what I want and it just will not do it. I have a thing I want to say, but it's like doesn't sound role play-y. The rain can be its own. I know there's something really witty to say there, but I can't do it. So we'll just say the rain can be lovely at times. And what else? Supplies. What sort of supplies? If you don't mind me asking. There we go. She responds pretty quick. It takes me, I just don't process that fast. Den mother, let's just call her Katarina. Fuck it, can't pronounce it. Let's see, it's something like that. We'll just call her Kat. Nodded in agreement, smiling warmly at her. I could not agree more. As for the supplies, nothing too fancy, just food, materials, and whatnot. I hope you are enjoying the city so far. Oh, I am. Smiles warmly at you. Because I feel warmly. Let's see. So that's how I'll smile. So, food. Food. Something yummy. She's going to get me thinking about food here. Because I eat a light breakfast. I always have like a really light breakfast. It's usually just like a protein bar and some black coffee. That's what I like. And then, you know, so that's not much, but it holds me over until lunch, which I usually 1 or 2 o'clock. So let me see here. So I probably can't match her pace. She responds really quick. So let's see. I could not agree more. Supplies. Nothing to just the food. So we mentioned the food. And I hope you're enjoying the city so far. Yes. And yes, that's right. I started a sentence with and. Learned how to do that in college before I dropped out. And yes, let's see. I love the city. I actually live here. I have a room. Let's call it a permanent room because a friend gave it to me. We're not friends anymore for some reason. Sometimes that happens on this server. Like you'll make friends and like people can be. I found, and I have a friend that agrees with me on this too. Like people on this server, they can be so quirky sometimes and a little socially. I think it's probably just WoW in general, but people can be so socially awkward sometimes that you'll get to be like really good friends with someone
Broadmoor's finest.
for like
At
a
your
week
service.
and then they just disappear from your life and they take you off Discord and it's like, what the fuck? They'll take you off their BattleNet and I just don't understand it. So here we go. So I have a permanent, is it A-N-T? I just can't fucking spell in it, but it's okay. I don't really care. Let's see, I have a permanent room. She'll understand what I'm trying to say. She's a smart girl. I have a permanent room at the Golden Keg. And we'll say some other stuff about, and I totally messed that up because I didn't put an open quote. That's okay. It doesn't do to dwell.
Anchors away.
If we start talking about food, which I'm always talking about for some reason, see, she responds so fast. Like, how do you do this? I guess it's like ADHD. I read a statistic one time that people with severe ADHD, we take 4 times longer than the normal person, a normal person, what the fuck ever, than the average person. Let me get my umbrella back out. And I feel like I'm letting ADHD take the wheel right now, but that's okay. But hopefully we don't go in a ditch. But yeah, so we take 4 times longer than the average person to do any task. And that's actually about right. I think that's about right. So let me see. So Kat says, seems to ponder for a moment. I think most food tastes good if you ask me. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. As long as it is prepared properly, but nutritious foods are important. Fruits, vegetables, and other hearty foods, you know. Slight disagreement there. I'm okay that we're different there, but I don't eat. I used to eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, but I don't eat any now. I just eat carbs, fat, and protein basically, and I don't get I don't get any of that from vegetables, but that's okay. Fruits and it's okay. She said she released a spirited laugh. Now that's good to hear. The city can be a little rough to newcomers at times. A lovely place indeed. Yes. So I don't think I'm going to do an action tag here because sometimes I just like to say what I'm going to say. Um, I will mention the vegetable thing. I can't say that I eat many veggies, though it is a thoughtful choice. Can I even spell thoughtful? Like, it needs a T, right? Yeah. Okay. Got it. So, though it is a thoughtful choice, perhaps perhaps have to sound it out like a fifth grader. So, perhaps it is. Now I forgot what I was going to say. Ah, perhaps it is a dragon girl thing. Or perhaps, yeah, I like that, the first thing. Perhaps it is a dragon girl thing. I'm not sure. And yes, the city can be tough at times, though, especially, I know I spelled that wrong, but it's okay. It looks, see, what we're going for is not perfect spelling, okay? You don't want to get into this thing where it takes you so long to type because you're constantly checking Google to figure out. Like there's this add-on and you can see how it makes it kind of blue, but it doesn't suggest the right word. All it does is just fucking cause my OCD to go crazy because it's saying that I'm spelling it wrong, but it doesn't offer me any help. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I could spell that right, but just a good tip is like you don't have to correct everything as long as it looks good enough. Good enough is like that's my golden rule,
Proudmoore's finest at your service.
especially during the holidays where crime is a wee bit higher. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good response because there's a bit of texture to it. You don't. Here's the thing about how to let you don't have to disagree with people. You don't have to like when you're having a conversation with people, and like this is a general conversation tip too. This is some things that I was trained on at my company when I was moving up the ladder a bit. Is when you're having a conversation with people and you come to something where you don't quite agree, you don't necessarily have to disagree. You can simply just point out the thing that you like or how you think about it, and it doesn't have to create that tension. So she says that's fair, and also it's good to have differences with people because if you agree with people on everything, you never learn from them. You can never learn from someone that you agree with everything on. So differences with people are so important, and it's sort of like the spice of life. But it's kind of a hard thing to learn because disagreements can feel uncomfortable. Yeah, and they can create tension. But it's a good skill to learn. So Kat says, that's fair, different taste for everyone. See? But I do agree, dragonkin probably do not need the same nutritional requirements as us. That is a fair point. And is it? Thankfully, I haven't witnessed much crime lately. Yes. Real simple action, Tad. Just nods. Um, and then open quote, of course. So let me think for a sec. I want to talk about the crime thing a bit, but it's just going to be a real short piece. Yes. The holidays. Yes, in the city, the crime rates peak around the holidays. I had, and we're making this up for fun because this is kind of what role play is. Like we're just telling a story, right? But once I tell this story, it becomes canon for me. And that's how I learn. So a lot of people, what they'll do is they write a whole lot about their characters in the about. But my philosophy is that the role play happens in this box. And so when I engage with another character, I just save this conversation in my head. And will I save it perfectly? No, but I remember most of it, the important parts. So as I make this up and I tell my character's story, I just put notes of it in my head. So it's canon now, even though I'm making it up as I go. So I had several attempts made on me during is it Hallows End? Hallows End. I think the anonymity, and watch me spell this so wrong. On, M-I-T? Maybe it's it's two N's? Anyway, it's close enough, so we're going to say anon, M-I-T, and leave it at that. I think the anonymity is part of what drives it. My wallet was snatched, but luckily, the rat bastard was was caught by a guard. There we go. Pretty good little response. If you guys are new here and you're enjoying the stream, you know, say hi. I won't bite. But it's okay to just lurk too. Whatever you're comfortable with is fine. We just relax here. So, Kat says she taps her chin with a finger, thinking for a moment. I appreciate the information. I will be careful. I'm glad nothing serious happened to you during Hallows End, and that all ended well with the guard's help. Yeah. So this is enjoyable. This is definitely, let's see. I'm afraid I need to go AFK for a bit there. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to say here is, okay. Thanks for the RP. I'll add you and chat you the next time
Anchors away.
you don't look busy. Of course, my pleasure. Okay, so let's just quick friend. All right. Okay. Let's just give her a little wave goodbye
In
here.
kinship, we find purpose.
All right, so. Okay. So that was a nice role play. We didn't get to, I'm going to just, let me put a note on her because we didn't introduce ourselves yet. No, let's say no introduction. And so with RP, just a little tip, you guys may know this, you may not, but in RP, people get kind of upset if you know their character name before you've asked. So obviously it's over their head, but like in real life, you don't have name tags over our heads. So to have a really good, genuine role play, you can't assume that you know each other's names. We don't, we pretend like we, excuse me, we pretend like we don't see those name tags. So, and we'll find someone else. We'll find someone else to role play with here in a bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to do some reacts for just a little bit, and I think to keep things thematic, because you guys are probably here because you like WoW, we will go and see if there's any like OnlyFans content, which is Soda Poppin' stuff. You guys like him? He's one of my favorites. I like Soda Poppin' because he's not a fucking snowflake, and neither am I. So, even though some people might assume I would be, I kind of just say whatever's on my mind and hope for the best. So, we're gonna go up here, and Kevin, I'm gonna kill Kevin in game if he doesn't stop sitting on my favorite bench. But we're gonna sit over here because we're not too good to sit on a ledge. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna hop up here. Ooh, yeah. I could really use some uppies. Okay, so one thing I should say, I forget to say this, but if you guys this is a hobby for me, and my working days are over mostly, unless my old company can like really convince me to come back for some reason, but I don't think they'll be able to. But this is a hobby for me, but I still like, want to do better and like grow my channel. So if you guys would like, if you've watched the stream for a bit and you kind of think I'm cool or you like me or whatever, could you toss me a follow? I'd really appreciate it. So let me sit down. Let me sit down. And we're gonna do some WoW related reacts. Oh, we've got something here. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. Look at this fucking adorable little doggy. Is that a Twilight doggy? What is that? That is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Let me pet. Let me sit down and let me give a pet here. Oh my god. The fox-tailed. Currently, there's a dash, 21 plus, new art, walk-ups loved, multi-para, mature dark themes welcome, don't be rude, be kind to others. Good vibes. Let's see. All widowed. That's sad. So let's see. Oh, okay.
Proudmore's finest.
So
At
let me
your
read. Let
service.
me read a little. She ran off, or he. I'm not sure. I'll have to read a little bit to find out what's going on. Let's see. So human form, Morgan form, loneliness, beauty. Loneliness adds beauty to life. Okay, it's quite a lot to read. Her, okay, so she. Okay. Maybe she'll come back. So it says Saren cowers momentarily to dodge the pit, but eventually allows it. As part of her revenge, however, she'd cull up like a spring before leaping up, boops your nose. That's funny. Okay, that's cute. That's just too cute. Let me go see. Okay, so let me look. I'm gonna look on live stream fails. We're gonna do a little bit of reacting here because we've done just a touch of role play and we had to end a little bit early, but that's okay. We'll make this a bit bigger, but I don't want to block my chat box because somebody might want to role play, and I would rather role play than react because I like chatting with people. So let's see. Let me keep my stream preview up here so I can see if anybody wants to chat in the stream. It's okay if not. Let's see. Burn 7-day ban for WoW ERP. Oh my goodness. So that's very relative. Yeah, you have to be careful. So let's just see what happened. Twitch partner Burn has been banned. We got a whisper. Oh, lovely artwork, by the way. Oh, thank you. It's just a bit of AI art, but it actually looks pretty good, and it fools a lot of people. But it's just placeholder. So I have someone in mind to do a commission for me, and so I will be doing that pretty soon. So let's look. What was I doing here? ADHD, take the fucking wheel. So yeah, this is crazy. So burn 7-day ban for WoW ERP. Hold on just a sec. Just a sec. So let's look at some comments here. Okay, so he's just that good. Hate him 'cause you ain't him. Seriously, this is a badge of honor. This is the stupidest ban ever. This is just online moderation in general. There's little to no prereq towards doing the job. So the bottom of the barrel that are power hungry seeks validation. Okay. I'm I would just like to know exactly what they were doing, because you can't, if you, so just a pro tip here, if you're going to do ERP, it absolutely has to be either you have to do it in whispers, where both of you are consenting to it, obviously, and or you have to do it somewhere where you're basically absolutely sure that no one else can see you doing it, because they can just report that. And that's all it takes is one report, and then it gets investigated and they find that you're doing that in a public space. It's going to be a problem. You're going to get banned. But it sounds like to me that the guy was actually doing it on stream. So that is a huge no-no. You don't do it on stream ever, because people can report that, and Blizzard will look at your stream where you did it, and then good game.
It's tough for you to have to look at that watch, isn't it? It must be a little awkward.
You know, I see it.
I know you see
can't
it.
sneak
I'm
a
not
wa-
trying.
So let's see. We're gonna find. I think it's actually. I'll look through Reddit to find some fun stuff to react to, but I think YouTube stuff is a lot easier to react to than sort of.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Oops.
This guy was
Let's
arrested
see.
and brought into an interrogation room at a police station for some pretty serious crimes. When the police left the room, he realized that the walls in the room were super thin.
Let's just turn it up just a bit. Yeah,
He didn't
that's
get very
pretty
far,
wild.
though, because on the other side of the wall were more police officers.
It's just a bit too light.
Someone failed to make their car payments, so this repo man came to tow away their truck and did an awful job.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
Did an awful job.
Anchors away.
Yeah, you have to make sure. So I've never towed anything before, but I'm quite sure you have to make sure the steering wheel is locked. I think that's utmost fucking importance, because this is what's going to happen. And it's like the thing isn't even rigged up properly. It's like all tilted. I don't think that's right. What do I know? But I mean, he is making a damn mess here. I mean, this is like... Actually, I lied, because I have towed stuff before. I've towed it in GTA. You know, GTA 5. So I have a little towing experience, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Mr. Horse, are you coming to get some?
These people ran away to safety after hearing this tire make a weird noise.
I missed that one.
Mr. Horse, are you? Hey, Mr. Horse, are you coming to get some?
These people ran away to safety after hearing this tire make a weird noise.
Yeah. Those, yeah, they knew they knew what was happening. I mean, you can see that the tire is like bulging up like 2 inches or more off the rim. These guys knew exactly what was about to happen. And those tires, like heavy equipment tires, they can kill you when they blow up. That's what I've seen.
She was making a toy review with her son when this happened.
Where is the yellow
Where's the yellow? Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh, oh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Would you like a carrot?
Yeah, it looks like Dad was trying to fix something in the attic, and he stepped on the wrong spot. You have to step on the what is it? The roof joists? I forget what they're called. But yeah, you can't step on the sheetrock.
Take.
He took off a shoe and put it in the middle of an art museum to see what people would do. He was trying to ding-dong ditch his house, but was immediately caught in the act.
Ma'am, did you just move here? Yeah. There's a lot of kids playing around here.
Wait, what was he trying to do?
Ma'am, did you just move here? Yeah. There's a lot of kids playing around here. Okay. Have a nice day.
This delivery guy was upset with how heavy this package was and started going crazy. This clownfish was able to stop the sea turtle.
Yeah.
Was able to...
That's just not a good idea. I mean, I have no idea what's in the box, but yeah. People get angry at inanimate objects. I'll tell you one story. When I was a kid, we used to have this swing, and I would take it and I would it was almost like sort of a, there's Hernie saying hi. Don't let me forget to tell this story though. Hey. So, come back to the video here. So when I was a kid, we had this swing. It was kind of like a seesaw swing. 2 people could sit on it. And it had it didn't have chains on it. It had rails. And you could rock it back and forth and get it going real high. And sometimes I would take it and just go out there to the swing and not...
Clownmore's finest. At your service.
Fucking Captain Hicks, shut the fuck up. So, I would go out there and swing it myself. Not be sitting in it, but just swing it with my hands. And my dumb ass, one time I swung it up real high and turned around to walk away from it, and it came back and hit me in the head and knocked me down. And I was dizzy as hell. So, just leave inanimate objects alone. Don't mess with them. Don't try to fight with them. You know, it's just a good philosophy.
This clownfish was...
And the problem with him doing this is that he could probably get fired for this. Like, you can see the tag here. You know who he is. This is on camera. You're damaging their property. And, you know, FedEx, these places, FedEx, my best friend, another story, he's a UPS driver. I guess it's not really a story, though. But one of my best friends is a UPS driver. And those places have unions, so they sort of protect their workers, and they have lawyers and stuff, and the workers pay a small due. I think he told me it was like $70 a year, but it's worth it. So the union's not going to be able to... They can protect you a little bit from doing stuff like this, but this is pretty damnable, right? Like, this could really get you fired. Even their lawyers are going to have a tough time with this.
This
if it comes
clownfish
to
was
that.
able to stop the sea turtle from eating their home. They were trying to save this Jeep that got stuck in some mud.
Let me see. ADHD's getting me here. Beating me up. Aw. He's trying to get...
They were
The
trying to
fish are
save his
beating
Jeep
his
that got
ass.
stuck in some mud.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, oh goodness. Yeah.
Full force.
So this is pretty weird.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't have any water or oil on his legs. This guy has a rare condition that allows his skin to be naturally shiny.
I got the craziest skin on my leg. Like, I got regular skin here, and then I got this shiny reptilian. I have no idea.
Dude is the lizard man. Like, we found him. It's not Mark Zuckerberg, it's that guy.
This deer got tangled up in some Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. See, if this was me, I would be like going off the bridge. You know, I live in the southeast. It gets cold here sometimes. It takes a long time. Like it takes our trees like 2 months for the leaves to fall off in fall. So it gets cold sometimes, but it takes its time. But we never get snow, so you know, if we get snow, I'm basically like cleaning out the ditches with my car.
This deer got tangled up in some Christmas lights.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you a good girl or a bad girl?
That girl.
This cat somehow managed to scare away a bear.
Well, that's cats for you. They're not
He
afraid of
made a fire to
anything.
warm up his horses that were in the field.
For the horses here. And this one might have got a little close.
Bro, I went to McDonald's and got a 4-piece nugget meal thing. And I was looking at it. I got a double nugget, so I got 5 nuggets, bro. I got a double nugget at it. And got a 4-piece nugget meal thing. And I was looking at it. I got a double nugget, so I got 5 nuggets, bro.
Yeah, you know, like, kind of what I think about. This is like a fake video. I mean, it's obviously he knew that was going to happen, and it's, you know, I just don't know. I just don't really care for kind of like staged fake content, you know, stuff like that. And I guess it's a double standard because I love movies, and all movies are basically staged. But for stuff like this, I just don't care about it because movies aren't trying to sell themselves like to you like they're real or they're supposed to be real. So I guess it's not really a double standard. I just don't like stuff like that. It sort of reminds me of, if you guys have seen this Community.
Proudmoore's finest. At your service.
Let me find it. Anyway, I can just tell you, it's called R-Text. And it's a pretty huge community on Reddit. But I would say about 50% of the posts these days are people just making fake text messages. Right? They just either have 2 phones or they're photoshopping it. And they're just sending each other... and they're just sending themselves fake text to make the shit look crazy. And anybody in their right mind that thinks some of this stuff, like I wish I could find the one from yesterday. I'll never be able to find it, but I could show you how ridiculous it is, and they expect you to believe it. And a lot of people, it's funny because a lot of the Redditors actually think it's real, and it's like, guys, you're fucking you idiots. You're being had.
This cat was pretending that they hurt their paw.
Something wrong with your pausey? No. Oh, it's very sore, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that. And then? It's a miracle.
So I
And then,
missed it. Let's
Look
see.
at that. And then it's a miracle. Oh, it's very sore, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cat.
And then it's a miracle.
Yeah, that's so funny. The cat's pretending to be injured, so they'll let it in.
Wonder whose bag that is.
There's a city in the Netherlands that has goose parades.
So this reminds me of something I see. Let's see what we see here. I don't see it right now, but there is a guy that I think he operates a bunch of accounts, and the accounts are named like Wow Scenery or something like that. Hireable Scenery, and he has like 10 accounts, and he walks around with like himself turned into corgis, and so like the corgis come down, and you'll see them. It's just a chain of them. Like it stretches all the way from here to like these steps, and it's the funniest. It's the funniest and cutest thing you'll ever see. So.
She went to go visit her grandma's grave, but found a turkey circling around it.
That's who I came to visit, and I just look back, and I see this. It's so crazy.
Yeah, that turkey retarded. That turkey's retarded. Oh boy. Yeah, talk about hitting the right spot, yeah. He's so happy.
Oh my god, it's so uncanny.
This dog couldn't figure out why they couldn't bite this bone. This guy found a baby sea lion on the beach.
Oye, tú. ¿Qué te pasa?
Oh. Look at his cute little face. Isn't that so cute? It'd be a shame if somebody clubbed him.
These guys were trying to fix his door that was stuck in the same spot for years.
Oh boy. Right. If only we could have predicted what would happen. Yeah.
Here's a smart way to get Mom to come back home.
So what was the thing with this? It was just... Oh. Yeah, he had some speed.
Here's a smart way to get Mom to come back home.
Oh.
You're not for the streets, Priscilla.
This guy...
I always forget what that color pattern's called. But I've always wanted a cat like that. I like that. The spots.
This guy was trying to hunt deer when he realized that someone was watching him. A few months ago, a city in China was getting hit by these giant pieces of hail. Months ago,
goats. Look at that thing. Goats be looking so crazy, them eyes. I just hope nobody ever looks at me like that.
A few months ago, a city in
China he's probably thinking about headbutting them.
Was getting hit by these giant pieces of hail.
Wow. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Like, could you imagine if that started and you were out there in that? Like, that would go straight through an umbrella. Like, Jesus, you could get killed. Bro. Oh,
I had
man.
no idea, but I guess.
That's what happens when you try to be cute. Anybody that's ever been cute knows how it goes. Look at that. Yeah, you're not cute now.
Anchors away.
You're just a mess.
I had no idea, but I guess wild tigers exist in China. This farmer was out doing work when a wild tiger came out of nowhere.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Why is this
Are
my
you
first time
kidding
ever
me?
seeing
Like,
a baby
what the
porcupine?
fuck? He broke the gate. Was that cute? I don't... It's cute because it's little. Look at its little tail. Adorable. Well... That is so crazy. Like, get fucked. She's probably fine, but more scared than anything. Like, that probably scared the shit out of her.
Here's a cool
Them
robot
speed
that
of
can
brakes,
feed
though.
people who are unable to feed themselves.
Yeah. So just a little story about that. So I used to work as a CNA, and that's a certified nursing assistant. That was one of my early jobs at my company. So let's see. Yeah, so this, you probably will never see this get used in an actual patient care setting. Here's why. Because that's such a legal liability. Because if you tried to use that to feed an elderly person and it was unsupervised and they got choked and they aspirated and they wound up dying or almost dying and they incurred a bunch of medical bills because of it outside of what they were already doing with the nursing home, that company would get sued so hard and so fast. Not just the company that's potentially making it, but the company, like, let's say my company were using that, yeah, we get the pants sued off of us. So that is a legal liability from hell.
He managed to move his car at the absolute last moment possible.
Womp womp. Well, it's okay because that did no damage, right? It might be a scratch or two, but it's got so many soft leaves and stuff, it probably didn't really hurt it. So look, what did I miss? Yeah, that thing would scare me. He was wanting to headbutt too, but he chose not to. He chose peace, the way of peace. Look at his cheeks, little adorable fucker. Look at him. Don't you just want to pinch his cheeks?
That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed.
Aww.
And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I need to take a quick bathroom break, and we've been going about an hour and 45 minutes, so we've got a little time left in us. So we're going to take just a quick bathroom break, couple minutes, and we'll be right back. put up the BRB thing.
Anchors away.
Okay, we back. If you stuck around, thank you so much. Let's see, let me get my mic situated a little bit here. That looks good. And we got to turn the gaming screen back on. So here we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Slight little delay on the stream, but the quality looks good. I've got me a little snack. I got a Zero bar. Oh, this thing's going to be so good. It's a king size, but I'm just going to eat a little bit. I'm not too hungry. It just helps, you know, with the voice and stuff. So here we go. Oh my God, that's so good. This is one of my favorite bars. Bar. I had a guy when I was working. Sorry, I hope I'm not like smacking or something. I hate when people do that. But please forgive me. But I had a guy that when I was working, he was my friend, and I was working like the last 10 years of my job. I was at corporate, actually longer than that because, well, I was at corporate actually in Um, I had to move to be close to the home office, but before that, I was still like a corporate employee because I was like a business office manager, and before that, I was supply manager. And the last thing I did was I was the director of supply for like 10 years. So I moved to, well, I won't say where I moved, but I had to move to be closer to the home office. Yeah, but when I was there, I had a friend, and I'll probably talk about him quite a bit on the stream. But his name was Patrick, and Patrick was a funny guy. And Patrick was a floor tech, and this guy didn't take no shit from nobody. And he was funny. And I would talk to him sometimes. I would see him at the cafeteria. And one of the things he did was like wax the floor for the cafeteria. But anyway, when I eat a Zero Bar, I always think about Patrick because Patrick told me he didn't like no fucking Zero Bars. He was like, fuck that. He told me, he's like, that's the worst candy bar. He said, his words were, I don't fuck with that. He said, I can't believe you be fucking with that. And I was like, Patrick, how could you say this? You're breaking my heart. Patrick liked Kit Kat bars, which I do not disagree. Those are good.
Proudmoore's
But
finest. At your service.
you want to talk about the queen of candy? It's fucking Zero Bar. Everything else can get fucked. So let me go see. So now I'm not even talking about. So we did some reacts. Let me have another bite of this Zero Bar because it's amazing. Zero Bar and coffee. Just black coffee. It's so fucking good. So I'm sorry if I'm smacking just a little bit. I'm trying not to. I don't have a mic mute hotkey yet. I need to do that before the next stream. So what we're doing now is we're just taking a stroll. And we're going to walk around. It's a little bit of a lonely Wednesday. Not a lot of friends on. We may walk back over and see what Kat's up to because she's a new friend. And we had a good time with her. So we may go see what she's doing. Sahi is in Sahi is in Darkshore. Okay. So we're gonna walk through, like sort of by the cat. One thing I do want to do before we end the stream today, I kind of like 2.5 hours. You guys let me know what you think. I think like 2.5 hours at some point during the morning because my middle of my day is where I get busy and I have work to do. And chores and things and stuff, you know, like life stuff. I have to go get some groceries today. So the little girl gonna be busy. A busy little bee. But that's okay because we'll be free tonight. We'll do our work. But I think 2.5 hours is a good chunk for me. That's actually kind of sustainable. I enjoy this. So I've been having so much fun doing this. And I hope you guys have been having fun watching it. So what we're doing right now, other than loving this Zero Bar, is we're going to find some more roleplay. And we may, like I was saying, we may circle back around the cat. She said she was going to be AFK a bit, but she may be free now. And she's our new friend. We like Cat. So let's look at Dame. I see a lot of ladies call themselves Dame. And she's warrior hero, exceptional at defense, and augmenting nearby friendly troops. So she's a paladin. Adventure, chivalry, religious, law-abiding, player is 21, and of course, she likes gay shit. I also like gay shit. I know some people think that's offensive to call it that, but that's okay. Get fucked. If you can see kind of what you can see my tags, you can kind of see what we got going on here. So we do like the gay people, and we like all people. We like trans people. We like all the people, but we like to say things just to rile people up a little bit, like gay shit. Cause we not no snowflake. This girl ain't no snowflake. We just say what we think. It's just, I think the reason I do it is because when I see somebody on Moonguard and they put that they like LGBT plus, I just think like, that's like me walking up to you in a white dress, a white hat, white gloves, white shoes, white socks, white stockings, white lingerie, and telling you I like white. That's kind of how I think about it. It's just it's just, save that room in your profile for something that people don't already know. So, yeah, that's what I think. But that's just my opinion. People can disagree. It's okay. I like differences in people. I like that we're different. I like to celebrate differences. Kevin, you're killing me, Kevin. That's my bench. One of these days, I'm going to fight Kevin. He's the only person that takes my bench, and it makes me so sad. I'd be so sad. So let me see. Lady and Dame. So Lady Scarlet Flame Veil. I like that name. Resting, trying to find a new book to read. That's a bit of a hook. 21 plus. Player is 31 plus. Okay. Let's see. Running. Dame. See, I tell you, another Dame. What do you know? Lord Hugo. I don't typically roleplay with guy characters because you can expect that they're going to flirt with you, and that's just, I'm seeing someone and we're happily together and we're exclusive, so I'm not really looking to do that sort of roleplay because sometimes people confuse roleplay with real life, and I don't want to get myself in a pickle. There's Lydia, watching curiously as people pass by. 21 plus only. Walk-ups welcome. We'll think about
Anchors
it.
away.
We'll think about it. It's always a balance where I'm trying to find someone that's interesting to roleplay with, but not too interesting. I know that sounds funny, but it's a matter of like how deep I want to get into this kind of thing. It's like, I think I was saying earlier, like if I walk up to someone and I'm just trying to have like a little casual RP conversation, like about the weather, and they start telling me about the fucking old gods and things like that and how their character's tied to all that, like, just, I mean, honestly, just fuck my ass. I mean, it's like, that's too much for me. That's too much. I process information a bit slowly, and if you start telling me all this stuff, I have to think, like if I have to, here's the thing, if I have to go to Wowpedia to understand what the fuck you're talking about, I'd just rather not. And that's not a judgment, it's just a preference. Okay? No judgment at all. I'm so happy that people like that sort of thing, but I just don't want to work that hard. Like, I know quite a bit about the game. I've been playing it since vanilla, but I don't know nearly as much as some people know about this stuff. So I don't want to have to like, I don't know, pull up ChatGPT and start asking it questions about what you're telling me. Like, I have no idea. I just can't do all that. It's too much. If I just knew all that stuff, I wouldn't mind it. So, most likely drinking her woes away, drunk as fuck confident, yet gentle she is a bolt. She ran off. That was probably going to be too much. Keeping a lookout for any misuse in magic, be responsible, pondering the mysteries of life. Okay, let's see. There's Cat. She looks engaged with someone. Here's I saw her earlier. This might be more than I'm looking for because she's not a native English speaker. And I obviously nothing against that. It just might make the conversation take a really long time. But maybe we'll give it a try. And she says, learning English, please be patient with me. A good part. You know what? I'm going to be the person that doesn't avoid her because she says that. I'm going to walk up to her. We're going to say hi, but let me just check her. Let me just give her a look over real quick. So she is single. So sometimes that's a risk because I'm not. And she could potentially be confused about my intentions, and I don't want that. I don't want to create any awkwardness and tension, but I think we can, I'm pretty good at conversation, so I think I can keep things light enough that it doesn't look like that. Okay? So we're going to give her a chat and make her feel welcome to the server because she's new to the server and she's learning English, so we want to, maybe we can, she can get some practice if she chats with me. So we're just going to walk up. And let me think. I'm a big fan of saying hi. You guys ever been on a dating website? Let me just back off her for a second because I want to say something. I'm going to get out of her space for a minute. So back when I was single and I'd be on like dating websites and stuff, people would say, like, especially girls, I never saw, because I'm bi, but I never saw guys say this, but girls would say, if all you're going to say to me is hi, just fuck off. And I always thought, I don't know you at all. What else do you want me to say? Because guys are just more open about that. Like, they don't give a fuck what you say. And they'll talk to you. But girls are like, yeah, if all you can say is, hi, how are you? Just get fucked. And I always thought that was so rude. I thought, like, you're never going to get any dates acting like that. Because, as a girl myself, that's not the kind of thing I'd be saying to people when I was on the dating website. I tried to be warm and welcoming and not talk about all the bad relationships I ever had, because that's just like, why do you want to turn people off? If you've had a million bad relationships, the problem is probably fucking you. You're the problem. You're the common denominator. Okay, I know people don't like to hear that. So let me walk up to this girl and tell her hi and see how she's doing. Is she a girl, first of all? Are there any hints about what she likes to be called? So we just look this over, and it's okay to get it wrong. I don't when somebody misgenders me, I don't get upset about it at all. I'm just too over that. I just gently say, would you mind calling me this? Always looking. Player is 30. I'm a man. I've told you 1,000 of times. Friendly player. Okay, so she's saying a man in real life, but what do they want me to call the character? So I'm just gonna, here we go. Talk about yourself and ask about her. Okay, the character's a girl. Wants to be called a girl at least. So let me say hi. Thank you for the buff. Always be polite, friends. Always be polite and thank people for their buffs.
My gratitude.
Okay, so now let's give our attention to, we'll just call her Nan. People be having some complex names and I just can't pronounce them. Or I don't feel like trying to do all that. So she's not targeting me. Sometimes that means they don't want to roleplay, but sometimes not. So it's good to say something. Smiles at the Draenei. And I spelled that very wrong, but I can fix it. Draenei. Yeah. E-I, not I-E. Smiles at the Draenei. Excuse me, miss. Okay. Sorry if I was smacking in the mic a little bit. I didn't mean to. But I got a snack. I have a Zero bar, and they are fucking delicious. And I love them. The queen of candy. They are the queen. My queen. Okay. Okay, so it looks like a good rule of thumb, I think, is about 3 minutes. Sometimes people are a little distracted, and I like to give people about 3 minutes to respond. If they haven't responded in that time, I will just go ahead and move on, because I assume they don't really want to roleplay. She's in character, and she's been sitting here for, well, I think all the time since I've been streaming, which is about a little over 2 hours. And I feel so good today. I don't like to talk about if I feel bad on a stream because I think that brings the energy down. But yesterday, it's okay to say it now, but yesterday, like the last 20 minutes of stream, I just hit a wall and I got a headache. And I had to stop the stream pretty abruptly. And I don't like to stop the stream abruptly. I kind of like to let you guys know about 5 minutes ahead of time or so. So it doesn't feel so bad. But yeah, I had to stop it pretty quick because my head just started hurting so bad. And so I went and I got something to eat. I took some Tylenol and I laid down. And I think I slept for about 2 hours. And I woke up and I felt great. So. We're giving Nan extra time because, again, Nan says she specifically asked for patience, and I'm always patient, so I can give her even more extra patience. But I look forward to hearing what she has to say. That's the extrovert in me. The extrovert, people... some people don't like extroverts because we talk all the time and we just want to chat and we'll fucking chat you to death. But what people don't, maybe people understand this, but what people don't understand about extroverts is that we need you. We need to be able to talk to you because I need to feel connected to people at all times. And if I don't, I feel sad. I get energy from people. So let's look. she did say something here. Here it is. Greetings, how can I help? She smile you. Okay. She's if you just came in the stream, Nan is learning English currently. So she says she's reading out of the dictionary, so that's really cool. How can I help? Okay, so let me just think for a second, because I want to think where I want to go with Nan. So she's got a lot of stuff here, and she's translating some of it. She says in her TRP there, but I don't want to metagame her. I just want to do like some pretty casual RP. So I'm going to say, I'm not going to use an action tag. We're going to keep it kind of simple. I'm just going to say, come on, brain, tell me what to fucking say, would you? You guys don't know, but I'll whip my brain. Like I'll do it. Let's see. Oh, I noticed that you've been sitting here. I noticed that you've been relaxing, relaxing on this bench for some time. And let's see. I just wanted, there's the girlfriend coming online. I just wanted to chat for a moment. Let me say, I just wanted to see how you're doing. There we go. So we may keep this role play a little bit short so we can pay attention to the girlfriend. She's in Elwyn Forest right now. But then again, sometimes the girlfriend has things she likes to do on her own. You know, she's pretty independent, so she may. I know last night she was working on her cooking, and she was working on her. I think she said her leather working. I can't remember. It was something like that, but she was working on her professions when I went to bed. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Nan's gonna say. She's got, okay, yeah, I thought she looked bigger than normal. She's got some giant growth going on. She has precious ribbon. I've got to go. You know, that's something. I don't think I have that. Let me look. While Nan's thinking of what she wants to say, and she's figuring it out, let's look at the where is it? Motherfucker talking about. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you. Hey, you. But what was I doing? ADHD is fucking hell. So the appearances, Precious is ribbon. What would it even be on? Is that a shirt? So I gotta inspect. Inspect. Yeah, it's the shirt. Let me see. Collections. Shirt. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, Precious is ribbon. I think I won that. Nope. No, the hell I didn't either. That's so sad. I've got to at some point do the Lich King raid. Try to get that. I mean, because who the fuck doesn't want that buff? Best in show. Did Nan say anything yet? I think not. It takes her some time because, like, she's looking, she's not a native English speaker, and she's having to look up in the dictionary and stuff. Here we go. Oh, I see. She clears her throat. I'm used to sitting here every day. I begin to think my bum, it's perfectly drawing on the bench. Oh, that is funny. Oh, Nan's got a sense of humor. Okay, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So, let me think what I'm going to say. Yeah, so we have to laugh because I'm going to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a bench that has my butt print on it, though someone has stolen it this morning. And I so sad. I so sad. Let me go ahead and introduce myself because I always take way too long. Can you tell me about your guild? Yeah, in just a few minutes. But I gotta think about what I'm trying to say here. Yes, introduce myself. ADHD makes it hard to stay on track sometimes. Get distracted so easy. So let me see. So my name is Nodagosa, or Noda if you like. And I have to like change these quotes around a little bit so I don't mess this all up. There we go. Good response. S tier. Let me just get another bite of this S tier candy bar, Zero. If Zero ever watches this, you know, you can toss me a sponsorship because I eat a ton of these things. Oh, by the way, I finished Arcane last night. My slow ass actually got it done. Yay me. And it was very, very good. I'll probably start watching it again. But I might watch something else because I don't keep, like, yeah. I don't keep all the channels all the time. Like, I'll go back and forth between, like, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max. Like, I'm just all over the place with them, but I don't keep them all the time. So I'll probably watch. There was something else on Netflix. Excuse me. There was something else there I was wanting to watch too. Yeah, Arcane Season 2, Episode 8, 2850. Yes. That is like the goated moment. Like that whole scene. Ugh. Just hot. Okay, so Nan says she stand her hand to you.
Anchors away.
Nanulin at your service. You can call me You can call me Nanny or Nan if you like, and don't worry. You didn't steal me nothing. She chuckled, maybe a smile. I think she slightly misunderstood what I was saying there, but that's okay. She's not native English. Apparently they cut out a lot. Yeah. I hate censorship. Let's see. So I'm going to shake her hand. Let's see. Shakes the Draenei's hand. That's Draenei. And it's and we'll say chuckling. Say while chuckling softly. Yeah. It's nice to meet you. And I think let's see, we'll stick Nan on the friends and we'll come back to her. Let me get a drink. I feel like my voice is getting a little bit hoarse. I need some coffee. Okay, I think that's, at least it feels a little better. Yeah, that feels better. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wind me and Nan down here. Let me see. I'm gonna add her to friend so we can chat later maybe. Let's see. Add character friend. There we go. And let's see. Did I lose my whole? I think I lost my whole what I was writing there. Somehow. I actually think Stormwind lag just ate that whole response. Jesus Christ. I don't even remember what I said. Anyway. So I remember some of it. Shakes the Draeni's hand. Excuse me. It's nice meeting you. So I will let you get back to your relaxing. I look forward to chatting again sometime. Okay, so hopefully this response doesn't just go in the fucking drain. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Excuse me, sorry. There we go. And we'll just give Nan a little bit to respond, then we'll go do something else. Maybe my bench is clear now. Fucking Kevin. Me and Kevin are gonna fight because in game, I'm gonna beat Kevin up because Kevin keeps stealing my fucking bench. And this little dragon girl is not okay with that. Okay. She's gonna have to let him know. We're gonna walk up and we're gonna say Kevin, question mark. And Kevin's gonna say yeah. And then we're gonna say, Kevin, get fucked. And he's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have sat on your bench, but. And I'm gonna say, of course you shouldn't have. You should have known better, silly. So we give Nan a little extra time to respond. I'm sure she wants to say, I've got to get a mic mute button. That's one thing I'm going to do before the next time I stream is I'm going to set up a mic mute hotkey because, like, nobody wants to hear my ass coughing on the mic and shit. Nobody wants to hear my ass chewing on a candy bar. Like, we just know these things. Here's Nan. Feel free to approach anytime. It's a pleasure for my share this bench with some. So it's a pleasure to share this bench with someone. Okay. Okay. And I'm just gonna bow to Nan, say my goodbyes, and then we're gonna head back to our bench. I think Nan was saying that. I think Nan thought that I was telling her that she was taking my bench, but I was actually talking about my bench. And you guys will see. I see that it's starting to rain. Maybe that's coming off of that thing. I don't know. But like, I was talking about my bench. And, you know, I have my own personal bench. It has my name on it. It actually has like an imprint of my butt cheeks. And of course they are lovely. So we're going to go see if Kevin still is taking my bench. So I've got like more energy. I think I was talking about earlier, like yesterday at the end of the stream, I just fucking hit a wall and I got a headache and I didn't even make 2.5 hours. And I had to get off to go eat, and I took some Tylenol and I laid down. I took a nap for a couple hours and I woke up and I felt like really good. But yeah, today I've got better energy, so I feel pretty good. Might go just a little longer. It's only, and we got an earlier start today too, so we got started around 10 Eastern. So, and it's only almost 1 o'clock now. So I've probably got maybe another 30 minutes in me. So, and then I have to start doing some things. Today is a busy day for me. I have to do chores and stuff. I have to like, one day I'm going to sign up to like have the, I don't even know if the trash delivery people come down my road. The trash delivery people, are they fucking delivering trash? No, they come get it. Okay, that's not what they do. I hope that they never start delivering me trash. But I don't think that service is offered in my neighborhood. So I actually have to take the shit. I have to get the kitty litter. I have to do all that stuff. And see, here's Kevin. Kevin, I'm going to kill Kevin in the game and his friend. In game. Okay. He's not even sitting on the bench right. He's sitting inside of the bench. It is a fucking, this is an abuse. This is a harassment. Okay, this is griefing. People want to know like what griefing is. This is griefing because Kevin knows this is my bench. And this is a real, this is an issue. So I'm going to be forced to sit over here in the corner.
Anchors away.
Sitting in the corner like a bad girl. Put my dunce cap on. There's other benches, but like, look what they do. Look at this. You see, this is a problem. I could zoom out, but I can't see people walking. It's just kind of like, what the fuck, you know? So, yeah, that's clearly the best bench. This bench is potentially even worse. Look at this. If I sat here, I'd be forced to look at Kevin. And nobody wants to look at Kevin. Okay. So we're going over here. Put my dunce cap on. Bad girl sit in the corner. All right. So what do we want to do next? I feel like I'm good on roleplay. I feel like I did a pretty good bit. I think we covered that. We did some reacts. We did some reacts. We can look at LSF. What is this? Pickaboo.
The fuck is this guy talking about? What are you saying?
So this is Pickaboo uses Moon Moon's I'm already out tactic. Let's see what this is.
Yo, oh my god. Dude. Holy fuck, we're gonna die. What the fuck is happening? Bro. No way, we're fucking dead.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna die if you panic. That's for sure. You gotta, you know, who am I? Who am I to say this? But, you know, gotta stay calm.
We're dead, alright, I'm out. I'm running out. I'm out. Bro, I'm speed potting, guys. Guys, you guys are fucked. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. No way! No fucking way! Guys, I have to run out. Fuck, I gotta run out. No fucking way! What just...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that guy...
Wait, guys, I have to run out. Fuck, I gotta run out. No fucking way! What just...
So, like, one guy died. Yeah, that sucks. Somebody is... Oh, here's Serenity. Hey. Let's see. Hey, yo. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Live stream fails. Tell her, hey.
Oh my god. Yo, what happened, bro? What is going on? How do we die?
And... Sorry. Hope all is well. Been busy with IRL stuff? Yeah. Let's see. Tyler 1 has a near-death experience. Let's watch this. He's pretty funny sometimes.
Shark guy?
Let me say, yeah. Get your... Get your apartment sorted out. So here's Tyler 1.
Shark guy? I'm dead.
Yeah, so like Tyler, I think, is pretty new to WoW, so there's a lot of stuff he doesn't really know about the game mechanics and stuff.
Anchors
So
aweigh.
so it looks like he's getting away, but yeah, he almost fucked up, right? Because those giants, he's orange or whatever, red. I'm terrible with colors, by the way. Sorry. But he is he's making it. He made the break. He's fine. That's not really 50%. Is that really a near death? I mean, I kind of feel like, I kind of feel like it was a gotcha. So living reminds me of a hotel party room. Yes, so Serenity says, yes, I'm in like a 70s style apartment. Oh, Serenity's in the chat. Yes, I'm in like a 70s style apartment. Pretty rad sliding windows. Living reminds me of a hotel party room. Hello, chat. I'm on TV. Yeah, we've been just doing some role play, doing some reacts. Looking at live stream fails. Yeah, somebody's been on the trading post. Like I got like 7 items. Yeah, I got like 7 things the other day. I got the fox, I got the skirt, I got like all the cute girl stuff. Yeah, like good trading post. I mean, it's seriously like the best I've seen, because yeah, for like the last couple months it's been so hit or miss, but I got like 2 mounts, a pet, I got like some outfit stuff, accessories, I got like so much stuff. It actually felt like Christmas. Like, I was looking at all that shit and I was like, my God, Blizzard knows me so well. Like, what are they doing? Deployable attire rearranger. I hadn't seen that. Yeah, cheap transmog thing. I need to get one because I think there's like two of them. Like there's the ethereal guy or whatever, and then that's the first time I've seen that one. I need to get one because I'm gonna have to start doing transmog, but I'm too cheap because I don't do any gold making. So I like keep stuff in my bags, and now my bags are just so full. I think the other one is a quest thing. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one for real. I'm gonna have to wowhead this shit. But look at my bags. Look how fucked this is. Like these are these bags are like ADHD hell. Sell profession goods, they sell. I know. Look at this shit. This is all just role play. I'm just so lazy. Like it's terrible. I'm the worst. Let me see if I can even sell anything.
Find something useful.
Nope. The button's grayed out.
Be well. Anchors away.
Let me see if I can find another video to react to. I got the top reacts, you know. Yeah, I don't have the $90 auction house. Not rich like that. Yeah. Me either. Like, you know what I'd be spending my money on? Like ramen noodles. Just so many ramen noodles. Like ain't nobody got time for auction house mount. I gotta buy ramen noodles. Did you know like only 1% of the player base has that mount out of like millions of players? I didn't know that, but that's it's like surprising and not surprising because like Jesus Christ, $90. Like everything, like right now, if you look at like LSF, everything on there is OnlyFans content. Like every big streamer, I thought this was so they coordinated this so well. Like every big streamer is doing OnlyFans shit right now, and like Soda Poppin's organizing it all. Here's something. Grayson falls down the elevator shaft.
Suck my pixel? You're level 14.
This better not be a gotcha because, you know, I feel like it's going to be a gotcha because they're not saying that he died. They're just saying he fell down the damn elevator shaft.
Bruh. Ain't no way.
Yep.
There is
okay.
no way!
Okay. Like, they tricked me. They tricked me. He did die. Haha. Haha, get fucked. That's so mean. But yeah. Like, and I think, yeah, you gotta be a streamer, and I think you gotta be a big streamer too. I don't think they take people like Natalie XOXO. They tell people like Natalie get fucked. They say, Natalie, guess what? Get fucked. Yeah. Like the other day, So I wanted to look into that proximity chat for hardcore. It's only, oh really? So that's like an add-on they just made for their guild. That sucks. Cause that would be cool. I'm gonna make only bangs for small streamers and hardcore. Yeah, you know, if ChatGPT could do it for me, but like my ass, like this girl, I cannot code. I'm okay a little bit at math, but like when it comes to programming, like I'm so lost. I can't do it. I think you have to start when you're young or something. Maybe it's like playing the piano or some shit. Bro. I literally almost died to Murlocs. Excuse me. I need some water. I'm getting hoarse. I literally almost died to Murlocs the other day on hardcore. Level 7 Pally. Yeah. Like, Murlocs are the fucking worst. Like, you want to talk about, like, I remember when I first started playing WoW, there was like 2 things that would kill the shit out of me. Like, Murlocs, I died so much because they're little fuckers. I mean, they're little rat bastards. And then the Defias people, like the ones that are in, what is it, Westfall? Like, bro, there's like a mage. There's mages there. Excuse me. There's mages there that will, like, take 50% of your health with one fireball. Like, I'm not even, like, fuck me. I'm not even kidding. Oh yeah, had to take a break for sure. Like, that shit, like, almost dying on hardcore is a whole different thing, right? Like, your heart rate just kind of, like, gets so jacked up. It's so crazy. Like, I remember I was playing, I started a character, but I didn't, like, retail, you know, I thought I was out. It's like the meme, I thought I was out, but they drug me back in. Like the good guys meme. But, like, retail sucked me back in because I like to chat too much. But, not that I couldn't chat there, but I just know more people here, so I can chat. But, yeah, I almost died, and it was like my hands were shaking a little bit. But yeah, I had to take a break and Murlocs, Hoggers, and Defias are the worst. Like, Hogger is a whole, like, he's a whole vibe. Like, I was yelling, I was like, oh no, yeah, like, bro, Hogger is, you know what I'd say about Hogger? Like, Hogger, you could get fucked, okay? Like, he's such a little shitter. Like, so bad. He's so bad. He needs to be put in the corner. He just needs a timeout. He's a very bad Noel. He needs a dunce hat. But, like, Yeah, I just started streaming and like a few days ago, and I actually love it. Like I actually so like I don't know. Like I'm just having fun. Like while doing role play with people, and they'll come on the stream and start talking to me, and it's like so fun. I'll probably keep doing it. I've been doing it for like a couple hours a day in the mornings, like 10 Eastern or something. This is like my longest one. Yeah, streaming on Moonguard, yeah, is pretty cool. Yes, it is. I had like 5 people, maybe 6 toward the end yesterday, and they were chatting me, and it was fun. I should be streaming actually, just been busy as all. Yeah, you had that apartment thing. Let's see. I usually stream my musician stuff. Yeah, so you do like bards, and that rave was fun. I think I saw like you had another stream. I think I watched. Maybe it was like after that rave stream, but I think I watched most of it. Yeah, I probably watched all of it actually. Yeah, like there's gonna be. I wish that people weren't so like up their ass about raves and stuff. Like the cathedral people. I played tunes a few days ago in Goldshire for like 2 hours, and people loved it after a break. Yeah, you do.
Proudmoore's finest at your service.
Like I like your music. I like the stuff you listen to. I think you were playing like Rolling Down Rodea with the shot. What was the I forget. You were playing like Rage Against the Machine, and I like that. I like all kind of music actually. I even listen to country music. I mean, who would have fucking guessed, right? But like I like country music, I like rap music, I like everything, electronic music. It's all like I vibe with like almost everything. Yes, getting the like frick. Like I love all like I love that song "Oh Holy Night." That's such a I love that song. I like a lot of Christmas music. This is like today is my longest stream, like almost 3 hours. When I was first starting, like 4 days, I guess like 4 days ago, my voice would get so tired so quick, like my throat would hurt, and now it's not doing that so bad. But what was I going to tell you? Oh, the like everybody remember like the let me look at the date so I can tell you. I think there's a dance party in the auction house like coming up. I think it's on. Yeah, it's called the new. Yeah. Oh no, that's for our guild though. But yeah, totally, you should come to that. Everybody should come. I'll try to start like advertising it a bit. But I want to say it's going to overlap like the an actual dance party in the auction house. But I don't know. I actually love those though. I'll always go in there and dance. Yeah, gotta have water on hand for the for all the talking. Yeah, like I know I joke with you about like having being like Azeroth's top chatter, but seriously, I cannot stop fucking talking. It's like a disease. It's like a curse. But it's also kind of like a blessing because it was like good for my job when I used to work. Hoping I'm off that day and there's no mandatory BS at work. Yeah. Yeah. Because it'll be so fun if a lot of people show up and yeah. All the dancing. I got the little toy finally. Like I was looking for this toy. Let me see. Let me see what it's called. It's something the Shuffling Sands. Well, maybe it would help if I, excuse me. Maybe it would help if I looked at the right thing. Here we go. Sands. Yeah. Shuffling Sands. I love this toy. There needs to, one thing that pisses me off about it so bad though, is that like, look at it. Why would you do this to me? Why would you make me a dancing fiend for 10 minutes and then give me a 30-minute fucking cooldown? Like, do you just want to make me sad? Like, am I like the sad? That just makes me so sad. Yeah, the crackhead dance, my favorite. Like, you get glow sticks, but you already, like, if you do the glow sticks and you have, because you get rainbow hands, you get so much going on. And, yeah, it's fun. So this is a Emiru complains about. I like Emiru. I watch her a good bit. I like Soda Poppin'. I like Emiru. Who else do I like? There's a bunch. Like, I have about 10 or 15 I like to watch small streamers too. Like, I'll find a small streamer and binge their content if they keep their VODs. I like to keep my VODs. But like, I like Emiru. Soda Poppin'. I'm on the wrong thing here because I'm trying to tell you my people I like. But I like NMP. Like I watch a bunch of people. I used to watch Asmon, Wow Hobbs, some Swifty, yeah. The fucked up Pinky. And this Tribunal Hunter guy when it came to WoW content. Ooh, and Alinity. Yeah, like I was thinking about Alinity the other day, and didn't she start out as like a pretty hardcore raider? Wasn't she like a mythic or raider or something? And then she kind of started doing like more IRL stuff. Yeah, I could have swore I remembered that. And yeah, I watch some Asmon sometimes. Yeah, she did. Yeah, people change, and it's sad. I know I've changed a bit over the years, but I'm still mostly who I've always been. Asmon is on his red pill. Yes. Everybody is on the red pill. You know, like YouTube, YouTube, like, just blew up with red pill stuff. And, like, that just took over everything. It's all, like, bad dating advice and like the advice they give guys about how to talk to girls is the worst advice I've ever heard. Like it just, I don't know, it boggles my mind. Like some of it's actually okay. Like they tell guys to like work on themselves and like try to do good at their job and stuff and have a purpose. I think that part of it's good, but all the dating advice and a lot of negativity around sort of around women is pretty bad. But definitely like working on yourself is a good idea. Oh, alright. I just noticed that I'm like being a bad girlfriend. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. I just noticed that I was being so bad. Hey babe. I got so caught up in chatting there. Oh, no you aren't. I'm totally not AFK. Okay. Okay, so we're okay. Everybody, we're okay. I didn't screw up too bad. But oh my god, sometimes I get like, I'm such the chatter that I just start chatting and I just, ADHD takes the wheel. It just takes the fucking wheel and puts me right in a ditch. That can be a blessing and a curse. And I'm gonna just take a quick minute here because I need a little bathroom break and I need to get some water and I need to heat up my coffee. So I'm gonna have coffee and water. And I'm gonna keep like snacking on this zero bar. But I'll be right back. Got the little BRB screen and everything. I kind of stole that. It was a theft. And I missed the Discord message from an hour ago. But yeah, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Sure, the mic. The mic is close enough, but not too close. I don't want to blow your guys' ears out or anything. Okay, let me see. I think that's pretty good. Let me turn the cam back on. Okay. Oh no, there's a bot in the chat. Well, so what all did we do today? Like today was a pretty good day on stream. We did some RP. Yeah. We did some RP. We did like a couple walk-ups. We threatened Kevin. But Kevin was he was unperturbed by the little dragon girl, and I don't know why. Because, you know, I'm little, but I'm kind of jacked. So, but he was not afraid, so he still has my bench, and I'm so upset. I'm very sad. But that's okay. Kevin's going to get what's coming to him one day. In game, of course. In game. But kind of jacked. Yeah, the little dragon girl's jacked. Special guest. Yeah, I'm getting there. Serenity made Serenity's a good friend, and she made a guest appearance, and she's lovely. And one day she's going to put on a rave for us, and it's going to be the best rave ever. And I'm going to be like the assistant, and I'm going to like I'm going to do the smoke things and all the stuff. And it's going to be fun. She's going to play some like really lit music because she's got like pretty good taste in music and stuff. Not pretty good, like really good. What am I even saying? It's great. It's the best. It's hooch. And so the RP, good friends, things, and all the stuff. It was like really fun. And oh, we did some reacts too. So is there any more reacts I want to do? Because I could probably do a couple, but 3 hours I think is a pretty good stream for me. Let's see. Ms. Kiff. Tips out, crashes. I don't really see anything too cool. But yeah, we reacted to excuse me, I've got to make a mute hotkey because like choking on the mic and coughing in y'all's ear and like chewing candy bars and shit. Y'all probably don't want to hear that. So I need to figure that out before next time. And yeah, so I think we're gonna like stop here for today. And everybody that came out, thank you so much. Thanks for the follow, Serenity. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it was a happy day, a good day. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by.